Okay, we're standing on the site of the original Lloyd and Myrtle Hoffman house. It was right up here. It was built in the 30s and it was added on to over time. And it was our original building until we bought the metal building across the street. But there came a time about 3 years ago when we needed to take it down because it was just too rotten. And so you just don't take down a building and forget about the space. Our volunteers, a whole bunch of our volunteers said, let's put in a garden. And so now this is the Hoffman Wonder Garden.
My name's Ketzel Levine, and I am the plant curator here at the Wonder Garden at the Hoffman Center for the Arts in Manzanita. The philosophy behind the Wonder Garden is to show off the horticultural arts. It's not simply about growing plants that are well adapted to the Pacific Northwest, which is crucial, and to show people in the region the variety of plants that they can be growing, particularly drought-adapted plants, since nobody wants to water through the summer anymore. But to me, the wonder of the garden is that we make a point of juxtaposing color, shape, texture, bloom time, evergreen versus deciduous, seasonality, and show you how in not 3, not 4, not 5, in 7 dimensions how you play with plants.
There are a couple other features here in the Hoffman Garden beside the plant. This is called the Poetry Kiosk. It's set up here there's some artwork here about the plants and so forth. But on the other side, this is a poem by Phyllis Mann, who's a local woman and long-term supporter of the Hoffman Center.
So I want to show you what I mean about putting a bed together. I have some structural pieces here. Number 1 structural piece is this magnificent eucalyptus. And surprisingly, we don't see as much eucalyptus on the coast as you would think. Unlike in California, it's not a problem, it's not an invasive plant, and we don't have the level of wildfire concern here to worry about how inflammable eucalyptus are. It's a spectacular plant, so first and foremost we start there and we scale down with other broadleaf evergreen plants so that there's always winter interest. The next evergreens that I put in here, in addition to the mugo pines and this beautiful pine at the corner whose claim to fame is its emerging yellow foliage. It's not quite peaking yet, but it is absolutely dynamite once that yellow really takes off. So those are the literal conifers. We then move into one of the most important plants that you can grow on the coast, and that is the cistus family of plants. This guy right here is Halimium lasiathum subspecies formosum. A key piece of understanding the Wonder Garden is to know that every plant is labeled with its absolutely correct botanic name and a common name. You can say, I want the Halimium lasiathum subspecies formosum. And when you're wandering through the Wonder Garden, you come through, you take a picture, you show the nursery people, and Bob's your uncle. So this is a spectacular plant. It's in the cistus family. You can't go wrong with any of the cistus. And it's in massive bloom now, but if I could, I would show you that it has gorgeous blue-gray foliage and it's evergreen. So you've always got that presence here. Okay. Then we talked about getting in spiky, structural, architectural plants, and you've got that right here with the Cardoon. This is, of course, related to artichoke, but these don't taste very good. So the Cardoon will get another couple of feet tall. It'll probably max out at 5.5, 6 feet. And that is a summer special, if you will. So you've got all of this gorgeous, deeply cut, dramatic foliage. So when you first walk in back here, your eye goes to, whoa, and it goes to the eucalyptus. And then you come down and you begin to see, wow, what's this beautiful flowering blue thing over here? And these are parahebes, which also do really, really well on the West Coast. Moving on, we get into the deciduous plants. And gardens tend to have a lot of deciduous plants. But on the coast, there's no reason to be a slave to plants that are only doing their thing spring through fall. So that's why I have so much here that's evergreen. And then you move into something like Rosa Glauca. Now, Rosa Glauca, which is also called the blue-leaved rose, emerges with, see, it's just starting, but it emerges with astonishing blue foliage with red leaf stems there. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, the sense that you get is like red and blue, and put that next to something like this, and against the silver and against the yellow, and you wait, you know? So we've got maybe another couple of weeks, and then this will be a huge fountain of blue foliage. My only problem with this fabulous plant is that the flowers are pink. And if I had my way, I'd sneak in at night with a little pair of scissors and cut the pink off, because pink absolutely has no place in this bed. I segregate my pinks, I have to admit. I put them in their own bed because I find a washed out color very difficult to work with in this full sun, blasting full sun garden.
This is one other really significant part of the Wonder Garden. This is a testament to Kathleen Ryan again, as one of our committee original members, founder of the Clay Studio, and a wonderful artist. When she passed, the other ceramic artists in the Hoffman Center decided to put up these totems. And so they each created one kind of thing here, 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 and there are 3 of them set all up. This was put up in November 2016, and it's just another aspect of things that could be done in clay in an artistic manner, and this was all done in honor of Kathleen Ryan because how highly regarded she was.
You know, the garden is a million little pictures, and you should be able to stand anywhere and take a picture and see the composition. And right now, one of my favorite pictures in the garden is in our ground cover bed, where we have largely plants, nobody that's over 18 inches to 2 feet. Now check this out. This is Sea Thrift Armeria, which everybody sees everywhere in this town. This is a variegated leaf form. This is Silene, also known as sea campion, and it's variegated, and I want you to know these are just 3 tiny plants that are just doing what they want. They're like amoebas, and then your eye goes up past more of the variegated sea campion onto the orange helianthemum and over to the poppies.
If you want to just come on and hang out in the Hoffman Wonder Garden, come on out. There's no requirement for a reservation or anything. You can have a picnic lunch right here. Just come set up, go for it. There's no other formal requirement. Just show up and have a good time and enjoy the garden. And enjoy, particularly like today, a sunny day.